In this video, I'm going to share you some exciting details about the Account Advisor agent in the CX family of products. So here I am logged in as an administrator to the Agent Studio, and I can go and filter to see the agent templates related to CX family. I see the Account Advisor agent template here. The Account Advisor agent is really meant to help sales reps research the account as part of the account planning activity, or anytime during the their selling process, to get valuable insights about the account and do so very easily. Normally, when a rep is researching an account as part of account planning, it can take hours, if not days, because they have to go through several different applications, third-party documents, long documents, Google searches, company websites, and all to research the account and really put together a good selling plan for the account. Now, with the Account Advisor agent, we make all of that really, really simple and do so within minutes. Let me show you how. So for this purpose, I'm going to go straight into the agent team because I've already cloned the template and created an agent team. And I'm going to filter down by the CX family. And I see that there's an Account Advisor agent team. This is the one that I've cloned. So we're going to go and take a look at the details about it. So we'll look at the anatomy of this agent, Account Advisor agent. So here, let me expand the tools area. And you'll see there's a lot of tools that are made available to the agent. Now, out of the box, we have the first 6 tools, a Get Contact tools, which fetches the contacts related to an account. So this is the Get Contacts tool, and these are all the different functions provided to it, which essentially fetches either the key contacts of an account or all the contacts or the contacts who haven't been contacted in a certain time period. So it fetches the contact information. Similarly, we have a Get Subscription tool that fetches the subscriptions associated to the account. So this comes in really handy if you want to see if are there any subscriptions that are expiring in certain time period, or what are the current set of subscriptions, or even things like if the company has announced certain strategic initiatives, how does that affect my subscriptions with the company, right? Either favorably or unfavorably, whatever be the case. But again, this tool helps get that information. The Get Financial Party IDs essentially is an internal tool that is used to connect the sales account with the back office financial party. And it is used then to fetch the back office data like invoices and such. This is the Get Invoices tool, which fetches invoices related to the account. There is also a REST-based RAP tool. So if a rep has let's say, an analyst report about an account, like a Dun & Bradstreet account research report, or for like public companies, they file these public financial disclosure statement with the regulatory bodies, like a 10K document here in the United States. These documents are very, very lengthy, but we can use the REST-based tool to really get insights from those documents and do so very, very easily. And I'll show you an example how that works in a little bit. The Account Info tool is used to fetch the account info data. So some of the header, roll-ups, and things like that on the account. Next, every customer has some unique need. They create custom objects, they have their own custom applications built. And to get a comprehensive Account 360 view, it's important that we be able to include some of that data. So just for an illustration purpose, we have added 2 other tools over here, the Opportunity Details and a Common Sales tool, as part of the Account Advisor to help the sales reps progress the deals. And as part of their account research and planning, they can get that really comprehensive Account 360 view. So these 2 are custom tools that we've added into the template because that really makes this Account Advisor meaningful and unique for every customers who have really unique business needs. Next, we look at the topic for this agent. So for that, I'm going to expand the topics area and let's look into the details of the topic instructions. So this is where we specify all the details about instruct the LLM how to handle user queries. So they're related about summarizing the account. These are the different tools to use. If it's about subscriptions, this is how to respond based on the subscriptions. So once this is all set up, let's actually take a look at it, how it actually works. So for that purpose, I'm going to go here and click on the play icon. So, to help users get started with the agent, there are these startup versions. But what I'm going to do is start with, say, summarizing the account. Now, when this agent is used in the Rebel sales application, it's always in the context of a specific account that the sales rep is actually doing account planning or researching. Now, when the debug mode, the way we pass that context is through this mechanism. So here we can say resources and account, and this is the party number. So the agent knows that it needs to get details about this account. So here you'll see as the agent is executing, it got the account info, get the financial party IDs, get contacts, and use the REST-based tool to really put together a short summary. And again, using the summarization prompt, you can actually format this whole response from the agent. Next, earlier I was talking about the REST-based RAG tool. So we can use the agent again to get insights of that, the 10K document as an example. Now, in this specific case, the 10K document is about 130 pages long. So anybody who's reading through that, either it's going to take up a long time, it's going to be hard to gather information and insights from it, but we can use agent to get really, really easy and get meaningful insights out of that lengthy document. So as you can see, from within the 10K document, there's a section which talks about some of the management's perspective of the strategic initiatives that they want to take. So here, the agent has very nicely summarized what are the strategic initiatives that the company is offering. So it helps me as a sales rep to identify opportunity, both the cross-sell or an upsell opportunity for based on some of the initiatives. So if they already have some product that I'm selling, but they're looking at expanding in certain geographies and things like that, that creates an opportunity for me to perhaps sell more licenses into that account. So again, very quick and easy way to get this valuable insight. I can ask a similar question like, what are the industry trends, right? So just to understand what's happening in the industry, because that can again affect my business with the company, how I can, do my selling activity, position my selling activity with the account. So this again, extracting this information out of the 10K will make it really, really easy for me to kind of, help prepare to sell better to the account and try and get more success with the account. So it tells me about, what's going on in the industry that the account plays in. The really useful thing that I can use that is I can actually use that information and say, how can I position myself better? So the agent can actually guide me about how I can position better to sell into this account. So it's going to respond based on the industry and the product that I'm selling. So in this example, I'm like maybe trying to build, so it said my company sells services to build new data centers. And if that's something that's in the strategic initiatives and the industry trends, it kind of tells me how I can position myself to sell my data center services into this account. So again, with that, hopefully, you get an idea about how the account advisor agent makes it really easy for the sales rep to get that insight, which would have otherwise taken hours, if not days, to gather. Now, let's look at a little bit more deeper into what are all the different business objects that are available with this tool. And as I was saying, we have extended based on as an illustration to say how you can actually use custom tools and create custom business objects as well to enhance the value that the account advisor agent provides. So I'm going to go here on the business object and filter by the CX family and look at some of the tools that are being used here. So for example, the invoices tool. This has all the different functions to get related invoices to an account. So I can get, when I'm looking at the account, I'm not just getting data from the front office, but also from the back office, everything put together. This is for this to get the subscriptions on the account. These are all the different functions that are available for the subscription, which gets subscription by status, time period, and things like that, or all subscriptions for an account. And here we have added, this is a custom tool that we've added. So I'll go here. This is just an example of fetching the opportunity data, but you can actually use this as an example. And if you created custom objects, you can actually fetch custom object data and make that available in the account advisor. So opportunity is just an example to do so. So it's a couple of functions made available over here. And under each function, you can then go look at all the different parameters and the fields that this business object provides. So that was about the anatomy of the account advisor agent as we see it in the agent studio. Now, the next part that I want to talk about is how does this agent actually work at the runtime for a sales rep. So I am going to go and now go to the account area in the Redwood sales application. And I'm going to search for an account, let's say, good product. So this is an account that I want to research. So here I landed the action bar. And as part of me as an administrator, what I can do is create a custom smart action to use the smart action in the account in the application composer and connect that to an agent that I've just created. So I publish the account advisor agent team in the agent studio. And then when I go create the smart action, I can actually pick that agent team and that becomes available over here as a smart action. So I'm going to go here, type account advisor. This is the smart action that I've created and connected to the agent team that I've just created. So when I open up, it opens up this drawer where I can now interact with the agent. So I have my starter questions, for example, summarize the account. So I'm going to click on that. And this is now invoking the agent team that I had just published. So here it put together a summary based on some of the data that's made available here to the accounts through the tools that we provided. And then we can, let me just go to a different account and I will again, I have my account advisor available here. I can go back to the account advisor and let's say I'm going to ask for summarizing the account. So give me the summary of the account. I can then ask a question like, who are the key contacts? So based on the contacts tool, it identifies who the key contacts are. And again, I can instruct as part of my business object and identify what fields that it needs to return. It uses all of that information to put together the summary. I can also ask again things like, what are the strategic initiatives announced? And on purpose, I'm leaving a typo here, but it again gives you the power that, look, the LLMs are smart enough to identify what I'm asking here. So on purpose, I introduced this typo here, but you'll see that it's still able to handle that and respond back. So it came back with the response. This is again based on the 10K document that I previously uploaded here. So I can ask any question that I have, be it based on the front office data, the back office data, any PDF documents that have been uploaded, and it will respond with all of that. and I can even ask it things. So this, through a custom tool, we've uploaded a document which is more like a sales help guide, if you will, that helps with their sales rep, guides them about how to update the data in the system. So, each company has their own business policy, their sales methodologies. So it can use that information to tell the reps how to go about updating the account, opportunities, and things like that. So it uses that tool as a means to tell how to go and update the account in the Sales Cloud. And then it also gives a citation about the document that it's used for to answer that question. So there, hopefully this gives you an idea about the Account Advisor agent, what are the different tools that it ships with out of the box, how you can actually create custom tools and add that into the agent team for the Account Advisor to make it more applicable for each customer's implementation, and how the sales reps in the runtime for the Redwood Sales application actually use this Account Advisor agent to really, do the work that they need to do so in minutes as against in hours or days that, they have to as part of researching your account.